Hi class, it's time to think about milestone 2 this week. Like I said, I was going to do the project kind of along with you, and I'm working on the Wizard of Oz. I just wanted to give you some thoughts as to how I would look at the Wizard of Oz, and I'm going to apologize because I'm going to be reading some of this, but I can't memorize the whole thing and look into the camera. Anyway, in Milestone 2, I'll be describing two subcultures in the film The Wizard of Oz. I will observe the Munchkins and the Wicked Witch and her flying monkeys. The symbols and material culture of the two are so different. The Munchkins are little people and they wear pointy shoes. The females have flowers on their heads and wear flowy dresses, and the males wear coattails and have sculpted hairdos. Some wear military outfits. The Munchkins live in round houses with straw roofs, and they seem to blend with nature. They kind of arise out of the flowers when Dorothy first comes and interacts with them. They adore Glenda the Good Witch. They're afraid of the Wicked Witch of the West, and they celebrate the death of the Wicked Witch of the East when Dorothy's house lands on her. The other subculture is the group that lives in the Wicked Witch's castle with her. They're the winged monkeys and soldiers. Everything's dark and gloomy, and the winged monkeys wear these odd crested helmets, and they have large wings and red markings on their backs and shoulders. When they chase Dorothy and her friends, they swarm and attack. The soldiers wear wool caps, and their faces are painted green, and they all do whatever the witch tells them. But when she dies, the spell is broken and they celebrate. So in my descriptions, you can see many differences between these two groups. As far as similarities, they both have political structures. In Munchkin Land, we meet the mayor who welcomes Dorothy and honors her because she killed the Wicked Witch of the West, and then he declares Munchkin Land's independence. They love and admire Glinda, the Good Witch, and they fear the Wizard of Oz, though they acknowledge that he's great and powerful and will grant requests if you prove yourself worthy. The hierarchy in the witch's castle has the Wicked Witch of the West at the top. The soldiers follow her orders, and the flying monkeys do her dirty work. She seems to have them under a spell, and as soon as she melts, they thank Dorothy. So there's no scene where these two subcultures interact, but we kind of see Dorothy's interaction in Munchkin Land, and then we see her interaction in the castle of the Wicked Witch. So we can compare those two scenes. And many of these comparisons I've mentioned already, and if I were actually writing this paper, I would elaborate quite a bit on the behaviors and the symbols and the apparent world views of these different characters, and I would probably go more into depth as to that hierarchy and political structure. So I hope that helps you to start thinking about different groups in your film and how they're alike and how they're different. And yeah, if you have any questions, as always, just email me or give me a call.